Omunina with the potential to govern the state one day.
Yeah.
So what I say. And no matter your background, no matter your political affiliation, say do ba. I was say oh yeah near mama who say oh represent fairness.
Yeah.
Oh yeah just. Nadia decision be a will be taken biano. Assembly.
Yeah.
Oh the Speaker Michael Quay. What must say? At a point na that time na for minority in the crowd no. Ti commentary omo kafa no. Na ti commentary Speaker you no one members.
Then crop for.
Eso kafa no.
Yes.
Oh we are na we are me have for us. And I think say the decision I will take here no. It was too hasty. Asemasi no najo ade chi ya no waba abe pronouncement ni ya ba abe frɛ say careful democracy in here building na o ye oniema ma oniema no enye niema be so nkrofo ni nye obi a no ofo say o kan o just say this into ya no why e was say esisi ni mebi so on what account and who say NDC for majority for no omni papa ko pe ena or a mistake into or no also or non coffee. Now say we miensa.
Omanfm.
And never been a ujina so I do the car say another pray honorable Hassan Tampoli and
Jerry Shai Mohammed.
And never been original so I can say no man conducting we you know here's suspend. Jerry
Yeah. Oh no, original fifth ni ho.
I don't know what to talk about.
No.
Yes, why bonnet.
Exactly.
You understand?
Oh, and when tiene hey, was my suspended.
What I am happy about, me say, minority no, eso mu ujina pinti. Na adi say fatom ne umudia no mu ujina no mahwe no mani. They are calling for the rejection of suspension out, but and I agree with them. And on what they can, I will agree with them. The mere fact say nipa mi no ebony, not me single out who say I had a money back, more than me and Sandy. I mean, how?
But Sasu say we be sure you build from the 8th parliament. You share issue speaker Edan wedi. Yeah yes. Wama NDC ne partisan politics no. I take it over the decisions
and dangerous. So what you say? Now say people are not able to establish the fairness and justice in you are. Because don't be a we've been speakers, Peter Lajeti no Justice DF Annan. He's always a reference center.
Yeah.
Even though he knew the political affiliation. At a point, same before at a point Peter Lajeti, before that is ever go be what I say.
Yeah.
Because of his strictness and fairness to the extent that the other opposing side would always want to vote for him.
Yeah.
I can be a man on. Let's just say, Papa, need show. You see, it will be a if you political party, but on near my way, no, you're not a miracle. Oh, I will be a poor who say, now.
Yeah.
What must say? So, yes, sir, not a gun a year now, pay. And yet, your parochial, and yet, the other several will be parochial interest. What you must say? I'm not, I'm saying, so, but vetting him now.
And Crawford dishonesty I will bet in him.
I know the issue on bar.
Yabeka wasem.
Omanfm.
Yabeka wasem, but yeah,
a speaker same way no say owon panyinfo bi wo fia ene amanyuko no mu a megidi say papa no hwe oba 9th parliament no the very night na omo enter into the 9th parliament no. Even some of the MPP members were saying, so speaker says, ahaya program ya so na mka say, he ye fun boni eni masa. Papa no ye ne den.
Omanfm.
Issue no we the free 8th parliament no. Or the beba the 9th parliament. Na no na wa shasi. What you say? Edin ben odi kind of ma your friends saying minority.
Sir micro minority on the cover by you.
What you say?
On the cover by
well, into obi a wo watena mrahye bedwafie ho enya 1 term, enya 2 terms, enya 3 terms. Na se eniema bi sei efifiri wa no eba. Na fe nia wo ye no 8th parliament. Enkofo kasa ho a ka se papa yi eniema a wo ye de ebro so. Hwe
you ka edidi agro. So But when you speak, so you're careful because you are in between two opposing sides. Inti once a man you have to be very tactful about some of the things that you say.
Yes.
Now, certain me I will introduce micro minority. Whatever I will introduce, I bet assembly I say derogatory on the part of the minority.
Yes.
It's about majority for the class. Sorry.
Yes.
No move use.
Yes.
But that no crowd only say, wow, by no, on our responsibility, on our share promises are Jomama or the Amagana fooling in and you're sorry, I know it. Say new policy, BB officer, the baby, I saw the Bamra say, they are the representatives of the people, MPs, no?
Yes.
Omona, Omo, Ejina, Omanfm,
constituency,
name. Ain't the idea MP can be
or come and
Crawford. And until say, oh, the policy be back to say free SHS. Nebam a Marasibedemo, not Omo Dituma, a chance of constituency for no, Ajetu. And somehow I can't actually and conform me at one about morning. As I say, who the policy name back?
Sasu Ebrebena,
or the back parliament, not parliament, Editu Mansa. Until you need both sides of the divide to be able to put your business through. And Tiabasa, all majority in India, all day, you have to find a cunning, intelligent way to bring them on board so that at the end of the day, you know, yeah, the policy they told you to if you are far. Then go say, oh, I'm here boycott or they are boycott.
Sana yana omukachira omo. Muntu mi amumpie. Oh, honorable Noah, Oba Noah, Laura MP Noah. Oba, so honorable nominee. Congratulations. Bye bye.
You can't do that.
Or say, omo entumi a omumpie.
You can't do that.
And yes, Ghana for no.
That's the problem that I have with Enkrofo say appointment committee in this one.
Exactly.
Say, see. In say mampeni eyin ne nkwa de
yeah the man
but magana for no enya gidie e woni
nipa ne mu
say no na no ni munyanfo abanyo marking kweka so obehwa some minority who so mo aboa omampani John Dramani Mahama.
Yes,
because so who nominate obi a it has to take about how many 21 days.
I know the parliament.
What you say? Nanso onmunyan for abanyo marking no ka say there be wo menye ne say omampani bo onipa ne dinya no ya je atum dada.
And also so yes now side step.
What because no
yes sir.
No yes sir na ti o
ba. The reasons for
Omanfm
and this was standing on this say you body pani dinya 21 days no ebia no or criminal activities or near maybe
no more their investigation
na ya be reporting so 1 days ne pass na say
BBNC
won so ne aba kan ya be appointment say na outside no cry no it's the good thing to do
yeah
ade bia e wo started on this na we have the your reasons are yeah they say o ka so side step na say e ko ba ne say actually yakofan yakohu bibi about people na wajina tum na okwa ede afina kwa ko ide dia na say
Montie we when that arrogant lady insulted Honorable Anodompre and Parliament and was brought to the attention of the speaker, he said he has seen the video but he has to give the woman a fair hearing. What has changed? Selective amnesia on the part of the speaker. Honorable Frank Esiedu Bekwin and no.
Until I make a say, and I say, I was so take sad decision. You know, open it will be there. Won't even catch yourself, open it will be there. Until nothing. And you cannot rely on video evidence because it won't give you all the information that you need.
So, you say speaker or a lawyer, Anna?
So. And I don't know, we need to be very careful about some of these things because democracy in a building. That is the reason why I'm not opposed to anything a minority or idea minorities are everyone propaganda.
Yeah.
Any idea you have the opportunity to tell them say yes and find a way to them. But idea people be can be ATL. Men funny say or can't but funny say.
Or the correct
ways.
Omanfm,
right? I been my sir. Okujato, some Okujato Ablafa, Syria a year or quay. Well, say, and only me man and no crane now. One said Honchen. And the line of questions are afenyo market a bizarre no people don't understand the strategy now we use no
enipa bebre wo hono mo ntiase but yemra eno no so neighbor. Good morning, Sister Abna. The Speaker of Parliament has added up to the NDC members to become 184 members. Pasolo ewo de work yapem eno de baye. On say enipa ni bebre wo hono mo a omo ente especially Honorable Afenyomark in a line of questioning na. Omontiase. He is trying to let people know who these people are.
That's all.
And the fact is that omo opposition no and someone omo kanyina no, that's not who they are. Omo ankasa no de hye omo eto no edoso.
For example,
Honorable Okudie to Ablakwa. Ye bisa wo say e de adwuma na wo ye yansan na wo be ye politics. O se na wo ye photocopy e wa kwanfo ho.
Oh we are crossing for maybe wo yin kokko.
Mo eno ane ne working experience.
Eno crossing ne wo fa bi na na one no yes adwuma no.
Enei ene ye bisa wo fi a wo tim wo airport health ho. Bosume bia ho $1 ena wo tua. Ena wo se eno no o rent.
Doesn't make sense.
Obi a wo ye saint e wo krom ha. Wo de obi efa oman ni sika na se ususu wo tiri mu se obi afa oman ni sika na jese wo ho yira wo Ghana fo nyina ni wachi na kwaji sika ne maye no na untumi enkyere efi a wankasa wo tim eye wo dia ya ye nyina ye nim se ye wo dia na wo se o rent no sa eniema no ena ya na Honorable Afenyomark kempese babontin so that people will know say no when no moti opposition and some no mo kan no enye ni nyina na wo se defa over that so mamiti
I don't make can say so esa eyuma hwe wajatum say oti airport hills wajatum say a dollar rented if you now team waja ni nyina to and what na fi for 8 years now the dollar ne kutuaka openi eda mo ka ye ka ho asem otimi eda no boso me wantua kra no utua be $3,000.
So I say 15 na. Ono ne ame marking kind no say
$50,000.
Aye.
Okay, tie.
Fire calculate.
Say what dey me 3,000 kra na me dey. Say
Omanfm.
That's a utua 1 year, $36,000.
Okay.
Times 8 na $288,000. Opening so process ka we are. E dem na untimi fan toogruma. So kita says ka we are enunti no bosume so a was would be tua for 8 years. Doesn't make sense. Into who castle we now all their catch a convince why. Say ampa and then out and then before so continue. Say report your flat assassin so those times the catch we be on. What must say? Ain't say who $280 something $1,000. Now say and then men now to go to Ghana. I don't know this cannot every tria rent a more beer for 8 years. Now one can integrity. Now cannot who be sir? Will you do that? Will you do that? Well, and it will be sorry. Now, your friend saying, will be assassin. What's them? No, I compared safe catch $42,000. $42,000 Ghana is what why is it? Baby, I want baby, I want ne boy saying, I do have a catch Ghana for say, and I no rent. When you know, say, at the end of the own rent then. Now, catch say, when rent then the cry, it will expose you, say, any who know, and who is a cry day. What must say? In the other end of Nima Mobi, and then now, the Sunday or cassette, we deal. Our state resources now protecting. Yes, but it's a one casano. You not put yourself into any profligacy. Found more bra. I bet you say, you can't say, more bra, Mama Fu say, like,
Omanfm.
To say, more bra and Crawford who say, Chesa, who says Sika.
Well, and so, what okay, dear, the truth of us say, oh no, open first class name. Well, as also be. There
be say be no ne working experience here photocopy operator. Yeah, or yes, and to feel say obia so.
But you, the truth of the matter is that you are enjoying life. And he said, and then so be so renty be Why are you man or CB not Timua? Why should it be a problem for you? For example, you be saying
no, the working experience be anyhow. Or no, live us our life no. Into not dream yen say so obian so live us our life and
it's a hypocrisy.
Exactly.
Because I almost have an assembly. Say
Omanfm
or high plane every hour you have $20,000 or say $20 million, $20,000. Now, Oba, who believes for a use economic class, Oba be say. I was expecting him to say yes. Make me develop new policies. Everyone ministers who to cry. Your friend saying is economic class never call. Or no say till Munti as one or say or no or to cry or a private visitor. They be or the business class. And he said a buying program be crying a walk. That's the economy, not on why they up. It is where they all taste.
On the only taster, there's no problem. But in the and you say yeah.
It is all taste about say yeah there say or program. Not say economic class or the B a social business class or taste. Enti honorable another bread here. See who sort of business class more a problem. How? O can ask me me mentias here. Enti ke question ne buy say oba. And also me buy me be develop policy a ebema aban mu nipa bia whether we minister we say they be save government you know enti no obia etwa economy e no ne de beko.
Abena speak at the end of kind no. Penny be the message be aba. Wada romance met me akan. Or say gradually the speaker is becoming a disgrace if he is not mindful. Why would you go to medical examination abroad with his wife, house help, and doctor, all at the state's expense? Are we helping to keep the public purse? Penny moving at this as we ever.
And no something I can do now the oba or say oh dear who keep public purse. But look at the profligate lifestyle at home. Huh? What they go check the cars, go check the new use. That's why I don't know. The man about say we use local news can away. And then the money will be a deputy minister for
education.
The certain free information. Why deputy minister? What's happening? Deputy minister for education. And go to crying up now. What day your friend saying first class and now say business class qua. Nanka day. And ka obi a always what this suppose you got it. Your friend saying airport hills nanka day. But one summer waka. And then Crawford, I got on some cafe home say, a any brave bonnet bazaar and 4 hours. You cannot even own up to properties a year out there. But only deep down in your head say, as a man, okay, and you're not correct. Say, Diana, and you're there. You are disowning your own property because of or lep service and somehow I can't find we have to be very, very careful about life.
Yeah.
We have to be honest and be truthful to everything. Only part of my conscience and your guide. What am I saying? Enti ahoda media assembly basic.
Yeah.
Ghana for no those who say sansem no. Obi a or foreign diplomacy obi Ghana's #1 diplomat. On a champion your foreign policy near there no. And so see who say we dishonest. So baby out to cry now. Obi anim say there. You can't own up to it and say media because of the same thing. Now foreign diplomacy getting drawn echo.
What they call TOA. Abna, I couldn't care less about who owns what or who holds properties in Airport Hills, Cantonment, Labone, Airport Residential, or Pediase. What I find truly distasteful are those who believe they are entitled to the very best the world has to offer, while assuming that others either don't deserve the same or must have obtained it through corruption or underhanded means. This toxic culture of envy laced with tribal sectarianism, deftly masquerading as public activism, must stop. It's baffling to see individuals who once couldn't even afford basic necessities like toothpaste, living, suddenly flaunt millionaire lifestyles, driving the finest cars, wearing designer clothes, and flying business class as if it were their birthright. Samuel Brian Boabin and Ediwe Ebaye. Sami. Regards to my cherished family members, the NDC do not believe in democracy and do not believe in the rule of law. That was the evil spirit Jerry Rawlings breathed into that group. And that is what they are displaying. Sad. Solomon Kwe and Ediwe Ebaye. Abna Honorable Afenyomaken is a solid brand. No wonder Apia Stadium told him if he was in the NDC, he would have become a president. For Okujeto Ablakwa, it's pettiness and hypocrisy within him. If not, then he is bad. If we continue this way, I don't think Ghana will move forward. The hypocrisy is too much in this country. Good morning. Abna, they're quite a lengthy one. I need to take my time and read that. On the night of the day he was vetted, Okujeto flew out of Ghana to the UK on first class.
Omanfm.
Abna, oral no a Omanfm atie no so Okujeto eka ho bi. Sasu enemy be ya adwene say we ye teacher na our class obi a okasa pa e wo class akoda okasa on e ma no cho names of talkatives so ye chiade say akoda okasa pa no ma na tro mom kasa din ana say wo penam aboho ban a na say ginama wo fi a wo de nam no ginamo ano so ejamo na de nam eja no enti science mu yi a owura Okujeto akeka ye no nti na ade ba akokora nso a na eya ayi ewom ne se de enti a honorable Afenyomaken obisa questions bebre ne se minority na hunu se members no person bisa questions chairman no mo kwan mo misa enti mo questions nya no omutime twere na mo de akoma minority leader. And this is an empembe no on Monyam for Afenyomaken pese, which means be sacred. And yes, what time will be you? And yes, a minority leader, no what time will be. Nemono, what he's trying to do, Nesse. You be Hunipano, a boa wasum. Abra.
Mamenko and Homano so Emra. Ora Alfred Kumi Abebio. Yeah, Thai friend or Adenta Kumi a journey and Ewa Homano so. And Koma ye dear Yano or war. And Sembia or Becca Eddie Ache. Many Omanfm Sunny am watching. Now, we want to say,
Namia Domin, who ye, Bibia Boko.
Ye de Nyamiase.
So now, it's what you're saying.
Yes, ye who ye pa.
Amufa, Abofa.
I am of our Okolivu Kakra, Kojina Home.
Oh, but
next week in Kwa Beterenka. Aye. Ora Okujeto Ablakwa, Nano Oko Vetting Committee, and as appointment committee, the see the Yenina a nimsem. O say, o information and I say, and Krata a chest Danya or Timon rent in one there.
So, first of all, Machia Unama, yeah, with you for not Machia Ghana for I think, somewhere last year, June, Anna, Bibi hate me. Na metnasia me hu se Okujeto Ablakwa no okọ eko attacking nkofo na nkofo a na o attack omo no nkofo he doesn't agree with into political character assassination ana na oye into me study no pa na me hu se they are presidents say why ye bida first of all or started free J on one party JJ Rawlings. We need the baby call. Now, me for the currency ye. Emma, Professor Hoy, a true in the book, a confess, say, because of attack, Nana, almost ma Okujeto Ablakwa Obisa, so Mane Buamas Obisa, I no more attack JJ no. If JJ and me almost babies with sharp teeth. That was one. I would book my friend working with the Rawlingses. Professor Howard book my friend working with the Rawlingses. Two. Ocha, yeah, party. Otanka, Jake, Obeke Bilamte. The one a black one didn't send the brave following so I called government, Dina, saying he's a could do court, you know. Court can say your case does not have merit because the man went through the right procedure. And on a tete, Papa Nessa, Papa Nidi Wu, you know. Okude to a black way, yao. Nothing, I wa. Yabeti say, last year. Presidential jet means and some, and there was a something in a vetting committee, no, a Biasa Basso, NBC for some jet once about a vetting committee, with me, you, and once a year. Now, then, a whole president of the land, a use to be private jet for free as a gift. As you Busa said, what is the highest gift you can give to any government official? Yes, he assisted Ghana cities. It is as a government official, even as the highest person, OJ a gift more than $100,000. What does it mean? It's a very conflict of interest. Sa no kuja to abla ko yao. E de brand champion e call Sraj. Sraj Baba Abeka say there was nothing wrong done. So Utimu say
Omanfm.
Character assassination. Okude to Ablako over the period of years. This so destroy or the year no. Na eno na meetie vetting. Na mete se Okude to Ablako say e dan ane otimu e wo airport sales no $3 million house value no sutu and e dan ne nam $3.5 million.
Omanfm.
Ablako gyina ho kase oyɛ dan no orenti na wan na ɛwɔ na adwuma nyame adum bibi woni nsem ko be rent dan for 8 years ɛwɔ airport hills. Just forgive me uni nyansa mpo anankasa obe rent dan in dollars for airport hills for 8 years. I called the blog so omienko hwɛ dan ne papers say and asase na ɛwɔ so no say no onu ni nua bana edi na ɛwɔ so a ana onu ni din na ɛwɔ so a ɛne mo nsesa medin I'm telling you Okude to Ablakwa I just say you court lands ko sesa no and that process it takes about 6 months to occur.
Omanfm.
Na wo Okude to Ablakwa
na menua
onia
o se dan no aye ka ho asem yi no ho nkrata no wo ne nua baadin mu
ni nua baadin mu na sa ni nua ba no the catch information am wo se Okude to Ablakwa timi chesi nkofo chesi omo family no edo ode former MPP chairman Freddie Blay ka say Freddie Blay ba say Freddie Blay na no no ni nua ba no said ye tracy no niemo ni nua ba na ye no etina me say even though Ablakwa understands foreign policy bitie no bet no foreign policy there yes nipa ya ade osaye oye good with foreign policy but his character as a person
Omanfm.
we cannot give the foreign policy to him. We cannot give it to him because he's a dangerous tool to this country. I'm telling you, say Okude to Ablakwa is too dangerous to become the foreign minister. Over the next few months, we have Russia, we have all those things. Now you that's what I'm saying. Say the character of Okude to Ablakwa no. Now Obia Yebusa wasem but you Yebusa wasem say also MPC kano or the talk combined harvester. Process burner or the year the toy. No akobo say nyamenkwa na me use me MPC ka MP car loans ebi mu de omo de ekotu omo ba school fees. Yebusa obi ade. Yebusa say ade na yes asema Yebusa say process burner wo use ye. You see obi owo bibi odi be sie bia na Yebusa na sema na otofo ne dance ni o say ewan abroche otofo bia dance ni wa abroche Yebusa process at what an snitch asema Yebusa wo no eno na wo yi ano Na idea is media vetting, I believe so movie okude to black vetting. It was not done because the speaker had made an order on the floor of parliament to say they have to recompose the vetting committee. So there's a rubber stamp now passing the past 6 within 1 hour. No, I thought it was a joke. I don't know what the NDC guys are hiding. Now, who do be the minister? Overseer to na no the vision in here, man. Who the character? Now do be a show. You know, for that, they vetted him for 2 days, 2 solid days. You know, for that, they vetted him for 2 solid days. So this is the hypocrisy of the NDC, which is more shown by Okujeto Ablakwa. Now Okujeto Ablakwa, Ejuma Ben wa ye after school. What's it near to Tunano? Yeah, to Tunano say Ejuma Ben wa ye after school. After or say I'm a workaholic. I work before school. And then you busa you say what private business is an Ejuma na day in 1 year apart from so Oba Abaimu. Otu onye ọba isi ka na ahwe. Uti bin ka say work abroad students this be akwaje ye de ko ye adwuma no. Udu ko nya $1 million. $100,000 even $20,000. I'm dying to tell me so to mean that $20,000 for being a student. So what is he talking about? What is Okujeto Ablakwa talking about? Kwashe di fie, kwashe Okujeto Ablakwa fie one of ton. Mepe hono, kwashe di fie one mepe. He lives in a $1.5 million house. Now about vetting to come and defend yourself and say, yeah, I also know your properties.
Omanfm.
Competition on the vetting committee. You came to be vetted. You didn't come to expose anybody. Now, after you know, Wakato so back proposal was can I say, because MPP before we do business, we are not afraid to tell anybody. We are not afraid to Kennedy Japan to be bought. In South Africa, I bought a Rolls Royce. For the chimney. So we know the year business now. You see, because the NDC guys, no,
Omanfm.
into Inkofunyska out of business, it's a big wonder for them. Oba dream you say, hey, then ultimately, Juma say, I will just go out here. And no need their problem. And you know, Obienska when people, now you're but they forget, say, we are businessmen that try to come into power to govern the people. That is what they forget. It's a black one here. It's neither here or there. Foreign policy, he's very good. You do a good job. But the character of the person going to do the job, is dangerous.
Okay.
Now, Obio loophole, Obio say corrupt. Then a year. Just give us a year. You hear the scandals. Because there are people who are scandalous. It's more scandalous than anybody. Now, me try my nakasa. Now, me the necessary documents about scandalous things are necessary in the US. Me the necessary company name. Sika or J from a bank. Me na me train. Me train me friend. Me friend. No, put me through. Ghana for betting in na yenka. One trasia ni dia in kofokan tana ofe or put me through. You will forget that there's anybody called Alfred to me on this earth. What you wanna? Send them and say, yeah, you can't with me and cat. You can't with me and cat. When this is before fair training. You live in a glass house and you're throwing stones. You live in a glass house and you're throwing stones.
But onim say sa ensem we say no a wo kan ye in opposition no eno so tonkrofo bebre tirimo e ma ekokoye se MPP for de wo ba se wo ba be sisa niema fom niema eni nyina ka ho bi na hye nkrofo bufu ani aba no kra ye ntuyi enti ye koye nim no ekwan ben e na ye nyina ye be fa so ye be hu se no asem we a me asomesi anaso bintin working enye sa nete na yen fall for sa entro ne propaganda eya na a free NDC for no neighbor.
So eno dear, don't blame anyone but yeah MPP for your communication. The communication of MPP is bad. They say when you your communication the honorable minority leader. He's doing a very good communication. But communication, and nipa baako for adwuma. And nipa baako adwuma. Our communication bureau of the MPP, no, I think it's poor. And I'm calling on the General Secretary to say he needs to make some serious changes. Because in opposition, you cannot sit down. NDC guys thought I say, and yes, yeah, Baba, yeah, Yikeke. Yeah, from the day 2020, the Kaipasi re-election and the Buga Buga Shia. We're not Buga Buga. We are stating the facts. And Apeno is leading the way. The communication of the MPP should follow suit. The communication of the MPP. And you're poor. And so you disseminate your communication out to the grassroots. Because there's a big disconnect too. There's a big disconnect. Now you always have disconnect and then now you have a boka. So I don't blame anyone. I blame it on the communication of the MPP. We have to sit up.
Yeah, but I say I don't pay.
Communication. And then I say, over here, I say, Executive General Secretary, and no. It's in the power of the director of communication. No. I don't know who that person even is. At this point, we need a director of communication. Because you're better than General Secretary, Nama, a majority, a minority leader, and Nama. So the communication director should set up. Unto grammar, no. So he should sit up and organize the communication bureau well. Because we are talking too much. I'm going to do so. Now, silence means consent. Correct. Se penny telefia na collect twa na nka wi a ye ka na nkarefo a omuka ho se ye din na NDC fo twa Ghana sika awi a yen MPP ye ka ho. So we shouldn't be quiet. That's why I'm calling on the communication director to sit up. To sit up on his work. Grassroots buefu. People are angry. I'm telling you, when you're about in Kufu buefu, I've gone around the country to do an independent research, and you hear the things people are saying, the arrogance, and we need to sit up as a party. And the party must put checks and balances to correct people. We have to correct a lot of people. People are misbehaving and we are watching them. As a man, you have to set up as a party. That's it.
Yes,
I'll work on him and get back to you guys.
Yeah, that's it.
I mean, sure.
Ora Alfred Kumi Abebio, Adenta Kumiani, a friend, Ena, Yanino Edi and Komono.
Omanfm.
Aha, eye, Oman 107.1 FM, National Agenda. Ena yede ema ene anope de si ye na no ewo mrahye bedwafie ene speaker ne nsem okan ye appointment committee adwuma wo mo ye ne mu nsem bi ena yede ama ono na mo amajo ne ye wo Omanfm ewo Facebook no yede mo ase papa se mo hwe Alex Buduabo Ajose Abna, good morning. Kindly read Ecclesiastes chapter 1 verse 9 to all Ghanaians this morning. Elder Ba obe read the edi ama wo mo. Also Boatin Kwabna says, good morning, Abna, teacher entry and Sasu. Derek Aite, I'm watching you live from Nkrakan. Good morning, Sister Abna. Piaga says, this speaker, Babin is the problem. Also legislative comedy by the speaker, Abam Babin. Also Boatin Kwabna no. Osi Okuja to Ablakwa, hypocrisy and dishonesty. Teacher Kujo Elwatepa and Yesuso. Headmaster Abam Babin now wants to run parliament like a school where the head has the right to suspend. How do you suspend an MP without any investigation or inquiries? The speaker is so power drunk and he feels parliament is his personal office and can just wake up and give unnecessary comments. Commands. It is unconstitutional to suspend an MP from parliament without an investigation of a crime. Greetings to greetings in the main Piaga says Okujetua Blakwa acts like second Jesus, but he is more than Satan. Meshach Boama, majority of the media has created hatred amongst us. They see nothing wrong with what Honorable Okujetua Blakwa is doing. Kwabena Santi said, Abna, good morning. Where is Brian Amufa? Amufa is on leave. Kojo Ejeyi or say that's the beginning of the results of voting for Aboboya president. Mr. Osim Dumso is back. Na wotwe wie ye oyare fa ba besi adenta ba madina ha wo mu hu afa wo mu papa esumutum esho na nyasem ketwa badge Ronald say well done Abna Kobe from La Paz or Kankwe North. Okay, Ebenezer Kizito Yabwa. Good morning, Sister Abna. Last 3 days was Paul Tete Osoko's birthday. Happy birthday to my uncle. Yes. Na Osoko birthday yadase. For reminding us, Intino, Paul Tete Osoko, happy birthday, though belated. Ofasaso, enti se say no, dead, say politicians no, enka no cre, enchre Ghana for, especially when they are in opposition.
And I make an one say, Okuju to one name some no can any be like.
Omanfm.
What's my say? I'm not to the extent say, a dia. What's them for 8 years? Into those who are renting Diana for 8 years. I mean, doesn't make sense. Say, $2 for 8 years. Into the only year, what you say, wow, we pay baby, I'll bet not. I got so Danny. Is that what he's trying to tell Ghanaians? So, now some people bad son. I'm telling you, information I for a year by good before so the best work. Who's a identical could be a Danny and sister there. I mean, the doctor.
Also, assassin also Kratan and sister Nidine was so.
They are all out.
And Crawford Bebre can say, oh no, because of set or person painting and who said saint into no. The Niama Bebre, no, sister in particular, or no,
especially a ama amansa TB. Ya can't for social media, so I can for reduce. We be careful of what we say today because there were implications tomorrow. When in some more kind, she say utimi fa you could that utimi kujina TV screen so a presentation a shrink of what's in the man of why. Oh, if you cry, utimi say investigations to get the proper and go through. You are saying Crawford, good Crawford, Massey. I'm a painting Crawford, say Ghana, actually Ghana for say in a wait here. And today, you can't own up to your own properties because of some of these things that you said. Well, now some we are now okay. A baby, and appointment committee no more to me say the castle the only way disqualify our. I said, now I said no, as my okay, this is so. I will say, you know, we win here. But a political appointment, they cannot talk about it. Oh, and something you may be, yeah, or a kind. Eventually, I do to certain people's political benefits. And you know, they say, man,
Kwajo Lumba says, Abna, there's no house in Airport Hills that are for rent.
So, and I can say, you see, politicians, we are very careful with somebody. And now, Mama, it's when you find some so we are Juma, and they are protecting Ghana pesa. What must say? Ma no credit emblem. Ma only ma no, and set in some now can. So that tomorrow nobody takes you on anything. And as I will be great take you on now, you are able to own up to the things that you have done. Adia odia. Na be tira catch say we dey. Any media.
Mami ninkomo emra. Honorable Samuel Atachia, former MP Ebuakwa South. Yanino eni nkomo waye mrashibedwani de ekoso ewo mrashibedwamu ono so sen ena wo hu no. Honorable Omanfm so ni yamoache.
Ejimo so pa.
Na ohu te say.
Awrade di mo me ho ye.
Transition we de yante economity ya na ebi ampiem ho.
There be.
Se bibia ye bokode.
Awrade di mo ye pa.
Na enti se wo ye dai.
Wani tu ase me ni ye de jeje me tata ne lawyer adwuma. Eti me wura mu se me fi aban mu 2012 21 ɛhɔ na me ku share ya wo parliament kina na me ye madwuma asɛ lawyer den na mewura mu a ya kai empire ba me ba ma MPP na de kotuje
okay yɛda se anɔpɛ for your time na yɛhwɛ parliament 9th parliament yi ne adwuma a ahyɛaseɛ ɛwɔ hɔ so far sɛdeɛ minority for no sɛdeɛ ɔmo yɛ kuo kuma ɔmo conduct ɔmo ho ɛwɔ fie hɔ no wohu ne sɛ
ɛyɛ ɔmbɔ ɔhomɔden ɔhu sɛ abrɛfie bi ba wo so a na ayɛ wo sɛ ɛdɔm no a wokura no ɛbɛtumi ama wayɛ ne ɔpɛ eti obinom anya majority rule not rational rule enti ebedi wɔn so pa wanyere ho a you be deceived by numbers rather than rationality say ayɛ adwen krogin adwuma ne yɛyɛ wɔ hɔ enye chobo ɛna enye hehe all is a deliberative chamber wodi kotwi mu a ɛsɛ baabi a adwene na ɛyɛ adwuma bibi aka bi ayɛ nsehu eti wɔn anyere ho no so okoyi kura majority tiny minority na yɛ pɛsɛ yɛyɛ ne yɛ pa a ɛnɛma bibiri bepiepie a wɔne nye ho na fei majority no abɛyɛ nsehu ama Ghana eti wɔn mɔmɔden ana ɔnye deceived by sɛ majority no na ɔnye adwuma no a ɔndwen Ghana ho yie sin bibia ɛyɛ adwen ɛne yɛ ɔnde yɛ ho adwuma abegye di sɛ ɔnyɛ ne saa ɛbɛboa Ghana biwa wanyere ho a na wayɛ no troka numbers ni gidigidi ni huhu sam ne ma na fe bo ho mɛ yakɔ no ma Ghana for odo mu kura majority
o hwɛ minority for no so a wɔn ɛwɔ parliament ne titiriw ɛwɔ appointment committee no so far wɔn adwuma no ohun ne sɛ
well me je di sɛ ɔn bɔ ɔn homɔden na ne hia ne sɛ bibi e wo wiase bi ayɛ strategy football kura akɔbɔ no on catch us we so ya number 9 ya bomodin a pass na aba yi ne ma no afi de se ne ne ma yen kwa de ye kwa akoye ye awi ama emi ani se ball na ye bon any center ho bibi amome du center na ye pontem ti won use on strategy on nwen ansa na won wura dem ho na nko ye se aye troka bi je di se mo on shia before no wa plan se ye di asumasi na eba Sasumesi yede ne be ya ma ne yesi yede ne faso ni aha na ye plan o ubekose na eventually no leader achechire ni nyina so aha so on yes strategy no on be better than ni on yi yes ade a edin ye wo ho sa na na ye oseche mensa bo nsutumi emi yehia na poka ho bi honorable ose ususu ka ho bi penifo na wo nyina na on fen kuma ni hia won
Omanfm
on wa kire won kwan ya ye be fa so it won wura dem ho anye tobe on kra intellectual strategy on the way attack issues bijeli so on course out they will be far better than they are doing now
okay afa yenhwe incident anano esiye ewo parliament Mr. Speaker ejane to me so say mrahebedwafo 9 was suspended omo Dedi kan say bia bibisa esi ewo mrahebedwamu a enhyehye a ewo ho a ye de tu ho anamo ene sei
ne nhyehyɛ de tu anamo no sɛ ne sebe wa ma parliament no mo nyama kofam ana wa ye bibi e ho nte on refer to the privileges committee so what is privileges committee kwa ye nte ya obetumi aye ad hoc committees and also hoxa na sebe ya bon the charge you could have video is evidence you say ade bi a wo ye no ama parliament and mo nyama kofam na ya no answer se ne na onyankopon nim se ne adam adi bone na ono onim bibia mpo no obi sa answer adam wo he no be so tie na no asem answer no waboni kumfo eti hot de me papa friends here bagbe wa wotinye ni enkofo no ye bia no sa wonti obi ano asem won tumi mu no kumfo enti bi je di se ade ese so reverse so person niema ekoboko a onka se oh sorry say ade na eba aye no ha no kakra enti wotinye ni ontumi ntini nyame obi a oburu tibia so no yo nipa opeso e nyame so mpeso obi a ne betra ko na ba ko so to mi anani na onye ntum sa DC ya na sebe na emu oya esi two wrongs will not make one right ade esi ono bi ase nye ensese ka akoma no kosoro sa nanso obi efum kumu a yemfum nwa se ne mpanifo ka no na enema ekoso no enkofam no enya sa ebe he obi ka so obi challenge decision no obi so be ka so okay se ne aye ne de ne ye nyina ye be suspension ye jeda na mamo ye ni nkofo nyina ye be suspension because onzu to me a display say to me no na afi amamu no ya akofam enti bi je say opani na de na oye no reverse no keke na obo onyo na afi ne ma so oye no onye akire wo se committee no a wate no enhwehwe ne ma no mu dia se ne na wo ma all my judgment already o investigative body na person ote no ense se wo take decision ansa na waka se afi de won hwehwe bibim menye ni se sa na eko eba good governance enti je di se onya se friends awareness no na ojitum se ebia no so wan to ne bo se ne nkofo na na on hye dem ho no so anto won bo no a na ojitum a se ekwan no beboa na bibia eboko
essence asema wo kan essence na no ewra bi a okoja obi vetina okodi di honorable anodom pratem wo mo di video ni ma Mr. Speaker no also obefra wura no ne honorable anodom pre nyina na watie wo mo anum asem enti die na asesa we die wantie wo mo anum asem a wagina ne tumi so se wa suspend wo mo
enko ye kra eno kra no na kwofo wo hu bika the speaker no yes ano ono no nye judge o as so refer as under my privilege committee a privilege committee or to be ad hoc committee or that and the speaker no dey and you know about a friend saying judge kunini about misbehavior so all refer every misbehavior including another prene obano and sensible speaker no to be on them a public if you like embarrassment and shame as I said to me or parliament near Juma na ekuo bi tie wano asem e de na si ya mo yesi near service wa ma ne din ho ante no ombo de kumfo ontie na no asem wi a sanctions bi o ha no de amount pa ko no na fe parliament ni to me no deadi na se parliament na kasa ye ba bi arbitrariness ne my will be done na ade be kode a e be do ba bi no na fe parliament na service o se o pese di din ye ho ye krogen na obuo be mu no na wa wulo wa no because ba bi ye no a ye ka se ye ade a okay obi afom ye no kra no if video evidence no kra o ha ansa na be no what the kire no ade na ba ye nti a o call fam say ye na o yi o wase mi ka no aka go e bi asem no be ka no eboa e ma ohu punishment adema no ebi obi in his defense I see it can mitigate the sentence saying the seed na me say to the mo hwe na punishment na whatever man no man kofem so anya ne sa dia the parliament which is supposed to be the citadel of law making no afi eba be a fetish place ensem basa and ekoso na enkola mistakes no on the show of any mistake am perform person the beche to mesra say me papa bag be won hwe say na me na na no enye totin obi e mi live say so bi wo majority and then na fe the constitution ni atitim majority rule ni say yensi hu na speaker mo yense ma ensi enye democracy
honorable say what follow vetting ekoso e appointment committee no kakra enipa dodo no a ka say ensem ana NDC for wo position na no ka ene say ye de pem wo mo e appointment committee a enye saa e na wo mo e ka na kasa no asesa no saa eniemen eye hypocrisy ya ewura ya manyosemu ase ya nka ho asem eneyi a saa ene beto akoso saa na wo hu no se eniema hodo bebre mo kan ye abra no mo opposition no eneyi eba bededi se saa nsem ni nyina na enye no kore
abeda di say anokra ni nyame en upetumi a obeka so ma me kro wo kra anyo no wo upetumi a etumi ma wo ye
Omanfm
tantan ye nieme bi go ye ko owo upetumi no o tumi twetro abrane Emma ne otia konwa no so no ne edom na won di o man so kura ho ye fi because ho anye fi a ebe na edom no ebe jo anto ontwene de ba se ye to aba no twene a ye kan samfa aba no ho ene ama bi kura ye aba na ye hira no o hu eti sa na baba hypocrisy be pie ebedu ba ebi bo se wo akasa standards na wo set no emra na wo position wo be so be di so because afei de wanya tumi no say ene wa ka pepepe say hypocrisy be na ama democracy ayeka wasemi apija afei wa unse na ne emeko efa so upon America between say obi ba na obetena ho a ndc for say money yo bibie ni ho a won bebisa no ndc for no say ye ni hu ni asem eti we de friend nominee bia MSN emfabu mayen ebi ni hypocrisy na oka no ye mfase ye flipo a nanka friends MPP na ho dia and then on kasa bo one be page nti ensam no de se ne wo analyzing the newo Omanfm ani age ho pa pepe as you say political surgery na wo ye wo studio no nti mo to aso sa every say bedu baby no eno kura pen be ma ma na ho odin apagya enye se said parochial politics ne diabolics ye ani ade bibia e wo ho no se nyen party na ye de time e be shiro ma no kura time ase egu hu fin na keke kansan basa ati minye di sen na be ma o ma nanyi
honorable ansa na obekọ no attorney general foforo ya wa be owura ye ne last week no or the ensema court say a friend in Nolly Prosecai cases bi wo ho no mu a yenye interested say ye beto aso bio enkrofo bebre ka sese sanete dia na che say corruption no aye ka ho asem de ma na jinhini wo Ghana ha sa na wo say ye ko
tumi bia sebe wa anyoro ho a na wo benya attorney general na enema we nyina me se ontumi nya just president Mahama nsawo ye nyina ya ministers ni bida any far reaching decision bia because the president na wa makwan ya se nsi onum ni ebesi ni se eni se NDC for eye bibia sebe ya pege wa court ho se hon dia na ye nya tumi na ade na on se ho nte na ye wie hu adwuma akora no ye beka se ho tenti ye twa momba se na monko se MPP nso enya se tumi no a na se bia sebe ye ka se ye yo MPP fo bi a ya pege on se ye nko court won won sembi ese won yi ano na the new MPP attorney general no enso ba na woni president na o ye MPP president so ba no ka se okay e wo musi ya already before court no na enso ye ma court no kura nya adaji hwehwem mo ye MPP fo de ene mo nkomu fie mama me catch us ade bie ne ho ebe ye momu yode na e affront to the rule of law sing se ne ma ne tesa no America kura bie pie o ho menkofo candidate den say afraid the emre nya dwuma because there's a change of government and constitution no afraid the NC trust because president Foraba I don't think say this is the way to go because at the end of the day no only pano a 7 ya charge no enye kangaroo court o nkofo de eniema akata woni onokura wa fa lawyer eti onokura na aso nkofie no wa ma ni din ho ante asesenka wo fam nanka ye ka se adefo na MPP fo chechere se di tia asumasi evidence no enimu evidence na time so the person is acquitted and discharged na accused person no obi kan ye the same na dware no ama ne ho ate se ya wo koikura no ekofo bebre be nante aka se okura anye NDC na eba ya anka ya angeliu so wa papa no kura wa ha no enti sa enti me dem feel say ye nhwe ne ma ni yi nya se bedu ba bi no na law no me the rule of law no democracy and hu hia me enya ne wa wi ni to me wo wi ni to me no kura wie na so mfa mra kwan so emu o ma na ɛbɛha ɔman no eventually nti menim nneɛma ɛkɔɔ mu a ɔn take his decision no ba ɔn ha nkurɔfoɔ no so ama ɛma wɔn din ho nteeɛ nkurɔfoɔ bɛwura ne sɛ in the court of public opinion sɛ wo koraa no nyɛ ndc a sɛ nka wo ho kɔkyerɛ wo nti bi gye ni sɛ ɛnsɛ sɛ saa ne ɛkɔ ɛnyɛ sɛ da bi a abaa bɛbɛ bi a no ɔfo sɛ wɔ ɛnɛ deɛ ɔfa no le prosecute a ɛnyi ɔno ano nkurɔfoɔ yɛ awura ni wɔn wo a also bɛfa ati corruption so start on that note a ɛmoa wo
honorable afei aban we baayɛ ɔse wate ekuo bi yɛfrɛ no operation recover all loot ora ya ora okuja to ablakwa ena di anim ɔno kra ɔkɔ vetting nsɛm bi ebisa no ɔntumi anye straightforward papa ɛwɔ mu agapade ne ade enipa bi aka sɛ emre mu no ɔmu ni tumi nti kra ɔmu invite obi a mema nipa kro no nkɔ sa ora yi ene attorney general adwuma a ɔyɛ sɛ case we yenye interested ene ade no aban no ayɛ ready sɛ ebi mpo a obi afa ɔman no agapade bi ɛwɔ kwan bi so a ɔbɛgye abra cases ɛwɔ hɔ dada wɔ jeje mu
a huge moral contradiction already on body what you say minimum say na ye showmanship ana aniema ema nkrofo esre no wani age ana onamra kwan so ana any constitutional foundation matie nkrofo a onka the constitution say you can protect the government property. How do you protect the government's property? Obefa bulldozer no akwakase akwa we say baby a ode dan yesi e call aban property into one kasa e the bulldozer kubu ana. There's no way in the constitution self help work. There be o. Se nempo ye investigate obi a unum ni onye no boko etumo na mo siasa mu information a the state institutions have not been cancelled because there's a change of government. Yoko ho, CID ho, officer call, special prosecutor and officer ho. And yes, you nyaba fufura. Na yentiti emre woga na nyina mu. Send e be ya populism. Ebe ma ama no homre so. Enti obi ka se o frɛ no na wo tumi be na ade frɛ no nkwa. Kwa so ano no. Minye ni say your honor you say and there and Kofu say all the investigations they want to do no it should be in the open. So ugu will be any mass open. Now for evidence na so enimu say na wa no na obia mo pese mo de media friends be bam. Minye ni say sa na say kokora. Na wa hwe friends saying operation what? Pacho bet me aka me send your friend na operation
recover all loot.
You see at the end of can you have a presumption say there's a loot. What you say? But Emran Kasa Emran say obi a accused person and is innocent until proven guilty. Et won wa abodin de da wa jati adin say bibi a loot. At the end now na say so kwa hwehwe mu no. If it's a loot, then there's no need to go through any process at all. What is the loot? Oh, what the politics need be rule of law no more. Yeah, then call. Na politics near time. Obia wabokro no yenim say ye di bibi ye friend dossier na docket. But the police for friend crofo. Now je won no asem na hwehwe we nim ba bi on be hwehwe ne ma no. Oh yeah. You share those in as a docket and a horn no. Papa will obika. And no cry now will be candid in the court no. Often they are accused, not the condemned. They never call it said because on for evidence similar to show whether this is a loot. And from day one no, a grown now on you know. It is inconsistent with the rule of law and justice delivery in Ghana. I mean, one say, President Mahama Kwanzaa Sadi Wenkoso. Oh, because from the one Casano, now in terms of democratic governance, uti. What the back way? Mr. say, obi kan ye ni afio yanto yebo kakra na mmara nya adwuma a long time ago no na nkofo bi wo hokra na yetumi efa ayi emfian ni etwa ema eto ho yetwa ma ye de emfian no boro ma openly ana Ghana se dabi ono a Jerry John Rawlings no hu se kwa no so no emboa bebre se obeka se wo de we no go sit down make them cheat us every day no ono adane ne ho on one kasa on political assistant or dane ne ho by rule of law then I Rawlings yanye obisa ho na santa we fear about the history of Ghana. Rawlings himself repudiated star na kwofo we no sande abano. He said no, let's go to the rule of law. Am I Rawlings best swear to a constitution? You know kure to no or dane ne ho. So why do you want to do things which are reminiscent of the past? Ke na camera de danko for so ne niama ye pesi ye show say ye ne ho tekrogen on wa kan nyina hu ofi enti ye ngu wani mase ansa na ye tie on anu masem. Is that how to go? Is that the rule of law? Constitution in kasa obia ye innocent until proven. That's the word. Proven with the evidence now boom where they are show. Hano kwa enye wo ka say wo accuse na wo to me. Obi oye neutral person, you find a judge, referee no mobile ni bi or no make sure that the order there's an orderly way here bobo no. Na referee no determine evidence. And lawyer for kore boamo. Ni I accuse no. On show evidence nyina na wo differ. No I be pronounce so you're guilty. Ni a sentence so. And no kwa no say constitution no so mark and say oh say yeah we are dissatisfied with the decision you can appeal even to the Supreme Court. Sadie way your friend rule of law and your showmanship or glorify vigilantism.
Omanfm.
Hope I say man go for am shishoni gidi the nye say gidi yaduho. Since 1992 we signed on to a book saying you Christo ni the Bible na Ghana ni constitution nanti ebema mpuntu aba ebema even near or say obi asisi no kra na usampa emre ye adwuma. If you don't respect the constitution, then we are in a kangaroo state na dada no.
Honorable
asem ye do ebu man.
Ansa na obekọ no amanyoko NPP na no aba okoye anko yie said na mohwehwe no no we kura so de gab no eso pa yie say amanyoko no at election review committee ya wo mo ahye adwuma ase eyo uhu ne se ekwan ben na MPP for faso eboaboa wo mo ho ano a 2028 obetumi asaba bio.
Well, nedi kan say ekuo ya wate no me viewer me spend their company say yes ahwehwe foforo. Nti wa ekuo no empanifo bi na oyɛ sɛ adwuma no ya na amanone no ɔwɔ think tanks bi a oyɛ sɛ adwuma yi ɔn de ɔn ni interest bia ati sɛ ɔhwehwɛ wa ho asɛm mu ɛwɔ hɔ okay panifo no hwɛ we di ɔno kam ho bi ɔnam baabi yɛ mɔka ne yɛn so mfrɛ wɔn etu yɛ wi yɛ de na yɛ fɛn compare we no na fe enya what I call comprehensiveness of why ɛnɛ baabi yɛ du ne yɛ du. Enumu na yebegina say yenye reforms to be na ye fen koye nim because ede man bebiro ho a ebi wo beka se ye nim de daw onim de dawa eye ye fen do ho ye hwehwe obi foforo no mehwe nso na fe ko awon san profa view so we ni kwan a mo fa so a party ni be pagya bi je dis say yes scientific analysis ni here na ye nya onipa obetin sem ya se adi animu a it's not all lost. And yeah, dear, elections say to I wipe out a friend say MPP. MPP is soon party. Dr. Dankwa Oko and some material say for the Bobby Kurabada. Send the accused of war a kind of name so now coupon band bar for the MPP is soon party. Me and he said to be will have me a crash MPP. And the yenya say, and that's one say that is not the end of MPP. The mum yebenya botre near de obi kae adwin krogen ahwehwade enu a na ye hu say say na tie It is a ne ye back or ye will be surgery. Now, doctor, no, so let me do a proper diagnosis. Mokofa X-ray, remember. I say, and that could to do. Send your uncle China your phone. That is what we should do. Now, or ye are only my name, no, data no, the Momuakasa, rather than the pain. See, of course, I can't so I'm getting say, we are not, forgotten and we are not forsaking. You bet me about back.
Honorable Yedase, any wadaji no pay.
Miss Meda was a far. Money aduma.
Yedase. Honorable Samuel Atachia eye kane ebuakwa South mrashebedwani osanso yemranim ni ena yene no edi enkomo no eniema hodro a ekoso ewo yememu ba konso so eye de esie ewo Accra Academy minim se sa bullying ne de enka etwem de se from when ya ba yenkyere mo no yenye ne se yenye ne yenhye ne ne ya ne sa niema no na minim se twem kura dadaada eye den na fe asan ama ne hom ne so yi a sekan enche mu na wode bru wunua all because say we senior or ye junior orange boss ya ko na ye kyerkyere ni Accra Academy video no wahwe
mahwe sister bana na in fact memene da no anopa me be kwa sorry na me hwe biribi wo social media de akokama sem enam ko hu wi na me pese me
na wo hwe biribi de akokama sem
ai
okay
won say na ye hwe onyankopon a oye odo na osan wabufuhye ne mienu ti na me hwe biribi wo social media ne de me ka no ebekọ na me ko hu saa de wi ewo ho in fact sister bana me hu sakoda na masekan no so no ne di kan oto no ye mo hye se owofo abren se saa akwada no nkwada no mo ye sa mo no nkuta sika de bo nkwala no mo bo wo mo no maame no mo papa ekoto se saa nkwala no mo de sika no bo mo maame no gina ho
nkabade sa ya semfoforo
wahu na saa ne ma we nyina saa nkwada we ni
Sharp.
eno mo be nyini maybe akọ parliament saa nkwada we no mo a ene bi no mo
Omanfm.
enyini akọ parliament akọ emra sebedwafo
ya bibi ede video no ato Omanfm ewo Facebook
Okay.
enti Omanfo betumi ahwe ewo ho ukọ Facebook a Omanfm
enti se ne abra kan ye no eye form 3 students miensa ana form 1 ni baako
ya mayen kase CA no senior high schools no form 2 for no mu ofie Omama kwan enti aka form 1 ene form 3 for ene wo ho ya
na ye matie form so nti se saa bre de school authority na wo ho no omo de nkwala na ma police for na omo ye day students so according to story no omo ye day students na ne nyina ne se omo so omo ye seniors nti na ote kasa ko a na omo bro nkwala kasa na omo ka ote ye na omo ka hausa so hausa kasa na omo eka ewo ho omo do makogina Accra Academy
na sekan yi ni nchemu no waye na ekofa animu no twa nipa no ana o ye ne dai sekan so kra de ye di twa obi aba e de asem ni
opa ye nkwa woro nkwada no a ye de sekan no bo wo mo no o hwese ne abrante no senior no wahenham edi idade no bo akwada no opa ye nkwa woro ne ho ne hwe sekan na ebe yi shape adakola no to because ano no a nam no ne echie no enye nam no nyina bedro e me ho so bedro ko e bedro ko akola no to ho na saade wei fi sakoda no hunu se emra hye badwa fi yo emra hye badwa fo no bi wo ho a omo ye basa ese ne ma wo nti sakoda wei ehwe hunu se eye normal emra hye badwa fi kure bi si ho what you say no obi aba obi minim ene ade emra hye badwa fi nti akoda wei wo hwe saade no enye ne nwanwa na mmomo no saa ne mo we nyina ye niema bia enkwada ne bisua no social media me ko secondary school abenan yes homos night ne be ya ne say ye bo wani pada de niema keke ko wani ne de
tapoli aboko
mu tai ne amo address it se bi efun bi ni ade ye de ji energy keke eno kra no se onya master bi a sebe ompe oye Mr. No Nonsense abana o mamonye saade no because etieti bi no fa
homos night no kura twam
What ya eno kura suku mu no etwam nanka wahenham te se ne awuko no abe enti what the sekan enchemu brantan we unza nkwala no sekan na sekan mono no mto de ko
se ukona se ye dada omonye
what ya say wow na ye misa se sa akoda wei Omanfm abeda ne nipa ben e wo Ghana ha sa bullying ni ade ya ye ka ho asem yi etwam enti medie na school no ye say ade ni say na wotwe mienu ni mo say crime has no edan
expiry date
good enti say na wotwe mienu say a few say bosome na ne ya ni ka wo say Accra Academy school ni mpanyi for ahwehwe nkwada no emom de omama apolisifoɔ asem wei
enti senka video na amade ya nanka ya ga nkata so mu aso na
bi school no kyerɛ sɛ nkwada na victims no nkwada na ɛyɛ omosa no omo amebɔ teacherfoɔ na mane ewu
okay
until say video no eba out ansa na omo behu onim sɛ school no so omo bɛtwe nkwada na yɛbɔ wɔ mo na ya yɛ omosa na so
yes because baby sana e wasa obo teachers na mane
ɛsɛ obo mo mane so ahu na de fani sɛ wei no maame
bibi eye
maame ene papa no a yabo ne ma no ne ba no kɔbɔ na mane no se yenko school mu hɔ ɛna kɔkyɛ sakodaa ne nia me ebere bi abra me ye teacher ni me fa ba hyɛ mataadim sɛ me kɔbɔ me teacher bi wɔ kyerɛ me ba de na kwan fa so bo akodaa no me sika sabere ku aka me dem because abana hwɛ me maame ka me
Omanfm
na me maame ka twi bi ɔse yɛfrɛ bibi basen baboro kyerɛ sɛ obi sen wo ba na ɔbo no ya paa enti megidi sɛ ne ebefiri mu aba bia no ɛsɛ school no ɛne Ghana Police Service asotwe bi ɔmo de be man kwadaa no ɛsɛ sɛ ɔmo yehunu because abana onkai any 2 years school na say your friend is saying Adisadal abamu abi nso so ne nyonko ne junior team ɛde bo empa mu adɛn sɛ sabe sɛ wo fie ɛna wonim sɛ enkwada nso a ya na ɔmo papa nom ɛboro ɔmo maame nom ana so ɔmo maame nom boro ɔmo papa nom no ɔmo kɔ school ase ya akwala nso benya bɛbɔ ne maame ana ne papa enti awurika sɛm ne aturutura sɛm enkwada ne bi di wo fie a maame entumi nka papa entumi nka ɛno ɛna kwada no kwada na die no abana ode di nkomo wie
ai me basesia Alhaji Yakub AB Abukari former headmaster wo TI Amas osanso so former chas president yene no ni sa video ye fi Accra Academy abai ho nkomo. Good morning sir.
Good morning my sister.
Na me pacha won ho te say
nyame adom ye ho ye
de nyame asese wo retirement ana.
Very well.
Oh okay.
And it says that me juma home of ye.
But once a headmaster, always a headmaster.
Very well, very well.
Yen share niema hodo bi a asan ayi ne ti e wo senior high school sa hodo mo. Say Accra Academy video a ye hwe se senior atwe sekan e na wo de bu juniors e wo video ni mo. In fact, o hwe a ya ye mo hyehye. Ehin fa ne yefira ya ba bedru saa empempenso ya nkam ya koye se school fo no oyi ni nua no bone a enha no kra.
Well, me da wase bebre say wa ma me this opportunity say me nkasa kakra. Kwambia so no behavior no enye correct. Na me su me hwe sa video no bi. School authorities so abeka say sa students no omu ye day students. But be as it may no, whether day or boarding student, it is wrong. Say, akwada who decide type of implement ibe school. So first and foremost, no, ebano send so we a day student to po akwada na timidi cutlass at the bar school, because every student coming to the school, we are supposed to pass through the gate of the school, and at the main gate of the school, the security for no, so we check you. So we see more from brand and more from here on campus well. That is something else. Then you'll be allowed to go in with it. Now, so who come inside? The effort to say who decide equipment no fire to say move door. And answer move the quack or be on. Let's say one fine yet. Now we hear the ever video they are wrong, and the necessary action must be taken so that it will serve as deterrent edema other students, because fortunate to say ABR what you see and say what they try no junior not true. But what if the cutlass had turned the other way around? What they were born on that sharp edge, aqua anka ABR fatality never see. So it is wrong the it is high time school authority put their feet on the ground and ensure that these things do not occur. Where unfortunately it has occurred to say the disciplinary committee must quickly sit over the issue and look at it holistically and take proper measures, punitive measures, so that it will serve as deterrent for others not to behave that way, for us to have good school environment for teaching and learning to go on all the time.
Very well, sir. Yen saying so. Enipa bi ka se ne yese mamo mro nkwala no yemtwa obi aba enti enema ne bebre wo honom kra na wo de wani tia nkwada no so a enye yie ugidi se eno no so aka ho bi ama sa nipa bonifusemi ekoso e wo senior high schools ni mu ana
eno de ebinu to me come on, but rules are rules, laws are laws. So see ano any kwan say would the aba ebobo student by way of punishment, we have to go by it and as much as possible appeal to the conscience of the students. No matter as you say any kwan say me way and I say me way, then we move on. It is possible to say a better take it time until say students will be understand it and follow the rules and regulations, because previously we were used to using the cane and what have you on them. But we need to be patient and continue with the advice that this is what is required of you and those other things are not required of you, regardless of the non-use of the cane, such that eventually but we shouldn't despair. My ankasa and I'm says I don't use a banonti. I'm students really harden some of them may do that, but eventually I'm very positive say you must succeed in this approach. I want and one say it should be caution, verbal warning, punishment given to the student by way of weeding or clearing a place, cleaning some portions of the school, suspension from school, wage the punishment instead of others insisting say yamfa abanumbra. I think those are old listeners say manu trim na kokra. Thank you.
Yeah, so we say no. School no minim say school be more rules and regulations. Wo mo a was a students no e de yadwuma. Student wo ho kwan say unua anase o junior ayeboni bi a wo student no be punish no.
Punishment no ewo ho in different levels. Punishment bi o student to student, it can be done and it's acceptable, and then we move on with. Bibi say who can't tell Unyanko students say because of behavior why and you're correct no see concerns you for call dining hall for it to be used in cooking for you, baby needs you no. And I say kneel down for some 5 minutes and then you are told to go away. Those petty ones, there, just so that the juniors will know that they are under the seniors in the school system and to obey them. No, seniors to me, those punishment are offensive, abusive, are acceptable. But extreme ones, to say, coordinate tables, no mama student no for about an hour or so. I couldn't implement my brain what of form. And all other excess punishment, it is not allowed for a student to use on fellow student, whether they are your colleague or you are your junior or whatever. The MPI can say in the school system, there is no clear idea we say we punish student we and I say I'm punishing. But in every system, we have to run it in such a way that the junior will recognize and respect the senior. So petty things are our school between the senior and the junior. Maybe say Kosan Shubra, kneel down for just from 2-3 minutes. No, I'm sorry. Those type of things we gloss over it to allow it to go so that they will differentiate themselves somehow. Say, hey, me senior you, me dear grow, bet me I am be any cancer or the bayemi. And as I be reporting me, I'm a higher authority. Moma take it serious issue on Asama Maya and I said the those ones we don't have problem with it. But the harmful punishment are any harm and defect back on a student, then be it whether you are a student senior or a tutor in the school, it is not allowed.
Afe share mobile phone. We say omo ye na ba konsusu kra phone na oditwa. Yenim say schools so eni say enkwala no e mobile phone ba ehei mobile phone no akwakoye necessary evil. San say when transusu a e bia na nka enkomo a ye bedi ne ne no e different. Sa mienu ye de kabomu e ma etumi de empuntu oba schools ni mo.
Well, say no, as of now no, mobile phones are not allowed to be used in the school by students. So it is still not something that is permissible in the school system. Na say yankwara no so de yanti o masi o. Bibi ti say who video we no. Who video mpo na say show phone mpo are different. No mo de akoto social media so. Ama obi ho. Well, like you said no, it has two-edged swords. Bakuno say because Omama na aya publicly etime hu aya ka hu asem se to try to look for solutions to some of those things. And the obetime aka say yanya positive be afrimo, but generally no, the students are not allowed to use mobile phones in the school to the extent of using it to video themselves in some of these misbehaviors are omoyeno. So school system no omo gusu kasa chire nkwada no say do not come to school with mobile phones, leave them at your home, come to school. When you close as a day student and you go back to school and you are with your mobile phone, it's nobody's business.
Yeah, the video no ato your Facebook or Omanfm ti obetumi aba behwe bi ne krakra no alaji kwan ben na sa students ya wo mu di sa ensem yi wo se student school no di wo mo fa so ye nya nte yes school authorities ni say wo mo di asem na ma police.
Well, because thank you very much. The woman say sikanya be mu no de akwa criminal issue. And until Omudiama police force or police dealing with the issue no. By the investigation of the police this way no. So we feel say criminal so we call juvenile system ne omatra omunisa way no is something different. But within the school system no, something like this I think it will warrant suspension so that it serves as deterrent to the other students in the school and reform those who have done this offense too.
Alaji yabede wase papa anopai.
Yo, Miss Midam was say, what you mean? I came and friend me say, yeah, didn't come away. Yami one share in ada.
Yami shra so. Alhaji Yakub AB Abukari, a former headmaster TIMAS, Ewo Kumase, ena osanso a former president of CHAS. Ena yeneno edi enkomono. Wo hwe ye Facebook no sesie ya wo say Accra Academy omo statement a odi ba ye no bibi baby adaroma odi ato ho no mama ye wo so betumi akenkan bi na ansa na teacher de nkrata ne beba no ma menkenkan crofo messages kakra. Badge Ronald or say well done Abna Kobe from La Paz or Kankwe North. Okay. Kojo Lumba Odiano Makinda da Kojo Kwansan says good morning sister Abna. In fact, nobody in the NDC is not corrupt. If you are not corrupt, you cannot join the NDC. Watching you live from Ewutu of Fada. Kwabena Santi says, Abna, can't you find out why all the street lights in Accra are not working? I like your beauty this morning, you made us say. Kofi Ajima Blackman says, good morning, watching you inside Pig Farm. And Pedro Wa say, watching the best show live and clear inside Indianapolis, Kumasi Tano. So, yada say, Zubero Ewakaso say, NDC have the majority, but NPP has the mighty minority that shake the majority and face them squarely with constitutional arguments. Kudos to Honorable Afenyo Makin and the team. Yada say, Komensa Ewo Pillar 2, and he says, no matter what, NDC has violence and propaganda installed in them. NPP will be back. Alpha Richard Abbey say good morning, Sister Abna and your crew. The Speaker of Parliament has made himself like the referee who handled the Nsuatreman and Krobia Santi Kotoko match yesterday, giving 3 red cards to Kotoko and gave only 1 red card to Nsuatreman. Brother Ewo Ewutu Boduase no. Kweku Koduasari says Atachia is super with the exception of the use of Sebi. No need at all when the truth is being said. Thank you, Kweku Ewo Newtafo Achim. Kofi Efrifo say Abna, you are doing a good job and growing in stature. Honorable Atachia was also spot on. Bright Ekuoko Sapon say good morning, Sister Abna Ghana. Dixon Champon says, where were the authorities? They must first be arrested. Joseph Popolampo said this is very, very bad, truly bad. Prince Asumani says this is barbaric and it shouldn't be tolerated again. They have to be punished severely for to deter others. Elvis Osei says, why is this guy not in police custody? Well, they've referred the matter to the police. Abna, good morning, please. I am a regular listener to Omanfm, but recently your radio station is not stable at all. There are so many interferences on the channel, so please try and rectify the situation for us. And kawo de location in my yankebebwa pa bibi waha nanka oma tackle edi amaye. Nana Adakwa says, you can see this boy is NDC supporter. Oh.
Omanfm.
How could you? Martin S.S. Dodu says, this is madness. Kojo Kwansa, oh my God, Sister Abna, trust me. These are the students who don't know anything. Watching you live from a wood of okay. The scripture says that the imagination of man is full of evil. Joseph Kunum Deo and Ediwe Baye. Nana Kwabna Mensa say even parliamentarians are fighting. How much more SHS? Rita Tewu Topsy says Ghana. James K. Ahinkra. Hey, Ghana, where are we going? CRG Mario says, good morning to you all, watching you live from Afia Mataheko. Teacher, fa enkrata no bi bransa.
Krata no de Abra, we dinkomowi, why?
Okay. Dr. Mabel Otibodi, a clinical psychologist.
Oh, chia Dr. Mami.
Wajoso dada. Doc, you're watching?
Yeah, no.
Now, what to say?
That's what about my one.
Omanfm.
Nyamiadom yenso ye ho ye pa. We de Accra Academy students yi ya wo mo atam brantan sekan ede ebo wo mo juniors. Obi nim de kokoba ye. E na ye di ehun komo ene anopai. Generally no, ohu ne se edien ene beba student a wo senior high school obekwa akofa sekan se wo de ebo junior. Is it the case say ene no enkola no adwene eda wo mu chirimu no eye sonko anase enema wo mu ho social media no mo practice anase society no na ye kọ baabi a enye
yo madam secretary then beba akola ni chirimu obey sande enema bebre along medulu sa stage no adolescent stage no de mre bia ya na muyina mo prehu nipa wo moye omnyema bebre ekoso changes bebre ekoso omuni pedua mu omabrabo mu ase omu ho so moye nkola bion mpeso mu so moye mpanyinfo ani ade ntine ma mpanyinfo ye no mpeso moye binti. It's a period, it's a complex one. Into a one, or building or more identity. So, it's a boy or more relationships with their families at home, problems with more identity. That's a whole crisis along that within that period. Into a good one, say, John Colano, or more guidance, Papa, who don't say. Oh yeah, near my senior or pibia, a dead boama, or non so what feeling say, or demo, and answer non so what say, or no so or so nti enye say e bi atete no na yes ana mmofra ate ewo ho saa but enene ma bebre asesa enema na ye pensu na ye hu no ene mmofra aba no omo hu ne saa it said they have a lot of exposure omo tie nsem bebre omo hu nyema bebre ena no so inform you omo decisions ena yen so ye decisions bebre regarding how they should be raised a changing nyema bebre nti nyina aka ho bi ema mutimi ye sa ebi so de timi ye na make am so my who so no so oyoga nti eniama bebre na etimi sa na na eba
eba ne sei a anamon ben na osusu se schools no etu a ebeboa to serve as a deterrent se obi enkonkoye se bio.
Okay. Bullying I yaking the person me can be kakransa na do. And it's not only in the secondary schools, primary schools in Iowa. So kwala de mpaboako school ni esrewo wo ni tinyi ni esre no ni etwetwe ni ade ewo primary school or secondary school and even the university adin na ewo so ubeye na obi atete it say o pesa o tete no ni ade ya da ewo pebu tutu din e di bi ato so ubeye ya say din no wo mpe nso so ye da so de frɛ go how to wa no abebo wo adwane wo hono mo wo keka ka ho nsɛm cha ni na ka saa eyi ho ne kra de internet so abaso pa ene enkolai yesi o mo nyusu phone so enkolai bebre wo phone wo se na fofo no ha na o mo picture bia beto no we asend ya ma we no mo na da ho twi e koso pa yesa e no kala ni bebre o mo kosa situation we mu ebi na mental health issues o ebi na mental health issues pa nkola yede ta ade di wo mo no obo cross ni go school video obo ya when tini an kan tell the airport na was school kra wo ko bio so go ho na disua aye basa go so oba no na nka wonim ne pa san ko ya kwala o tini mix it up fine ebe a won sa na de bia kwate ne ho ni na ni se obi ye ni bibi wo school na wontimi ehunu adekro so ebinom so timi nya anxiety issues pa de how etiade ne ye epriale okwa tata kwa ba me ye hu adekro a no bullying bi no experience wo school ene de sa ade ne enti eniema school for na sa wo for be na ye schools no in schools na no ye kan so mo counseling units wo and so your program and casa you develop for bullying. I say I idea
Omanfm.
Kwalano teacher nya dadina no mu go through sa programs we na kwalano who say the best school e bi ade we edisa meka edisa me ye ni see me so me ye victim na obi de sa de ne ye me ye de ye me a e action and they say me take it we will be a meka matematics no we will be a meka na obeji atum na waboa me sempempi no sa ate we say nye video na ba ya go boss nkura no mo ye juniors ntina je odi ahia no ho kode
school authorities no e ka se e ba ye no nkwala no omo ama wo mo amane
omo mama ne because mo ye juniors wo cases here we say nya asam fofo wo say na senior bi so another place on ye seniors we mo down for ono so anya ono no so punish so ntie ne wo kama no to nko de o mpɛ ne ho asɛm ade ne bi kwa na eye mark won ho nkɔbɔ no maame ne papa ma ne o wo de ahye ne ho bia na bɛda mo gya won ho na no so de asɛm foforo aba so there should be an institution of bullying prevention programs where your school nim na fancy and PTAs no am some pimpy ne ya na adwene na bebre na wo enuane oflan pala ne bedi na sense enuane ne ye de so esi e bi ho gya ne memu ye ma awofo ye ma ye ni ku ye ma na de sua ho oba ne free school ba bisa no and then the course of school. You know, from common here for a debate common young, put it no, we need dim common kaka. I put it beginning no on pin up. But there be a winning a dim common kaka. Can I tell you something? It's a neighbor, kaka. It's Mumma and Yini, Mana this year, and wherever you would you wish him would be your banner, who bit near who, I want to step out taking. I think so. In counseling units, no, I be a concert situation more. And what do I bet in the Abuana? I plan why you depressed. It's in your woman can bet me a dear black and I'm waiting your copy with your old feminine and probably not be part. And I'm say, I didn't pass. I need not and call out for fraction or more thing. What you say? Oh, I know your cuckoo. I didn't carry a dear hawker. So, it's not fee. I must have a line as some on the plan. Not the mean test could be no intimate. It's a noise of comfort. And I yet passes a say, Dico. And Yama way, see, I do all kind of do second eye, they were a young commander woo. So, 18, there was only home for Mona, civil society, NGOs, buying Ubia Fanny William. Eh, sir, send ye Sua Mamma, a bit near Sua. And then Kuma Bem, yes, she and the Skibby Poo. It's Muma and your young Costo and Casa Honsen, they are. The betting and the in the bud. The betting a man a cough from cry. Ah, and cough or how they breathe and rain. I deal with I share ya, Metis pa. Tinimsa, I work for teachers, school for near Gardini now, or more just I deal with. If you know my young into one action, a coswa, or mobile say, hey, I think you're gone and yardre. Ama sadie we etimi ejai.
Doc, ya bedo wase pana schools no omo counseling unit no. Ye adwuma ni.
Ai, counseling unit no dey say na no many entry we say akofe bra fanyi e kan ho asem. Ye adwuma. Ye adwuma nso esi ehim kena. Wo say Ghana de bibia no yesomu a ye sha kama bedura ebewi ase no. Na ya to na jeje mu enti emwa bia esa counselors ni enyam tools tests bia esa de bo mo timi de access nkola na esa na available na fe so ebi wo hokra na school na nkata nche na ni certified counselor ebi a teacher ni ba ko no osaye counselor na esa chade o ye ni sa ekwaye mem onya mrema mofa no no mo di nkomo so enti no we need to step up. We need to up our game on the counseling units in our countries, so that a bema the Kurano Krania Reshimu say there will be a yasemba ye kwakano and another no make a share the same she say. The Pino so Ghana 42 ye judgment a bibi be a bibi I and I want to why say na kola message for so you counselor, you teacher, assemble, your one butcher, my colonial who say assembly. You are ready to listen. You are not judging him or her. Who pursue or a course to now we provided the necessary support because I could be on all perpetrator or perpetrator or no the idea black land. Psychological issues as I land for woe every 5th year back. You know, who book for precope or see a clear one yet, say, but you are not tackling the root cause. So, into Mama and True Mama, you are planning to be busy, wouldn't you? But say, catch any say.
Okay, Doc.
How much they?
Yeah, that's it.
You let's let them must be good.
Dr. Mabel Oti Buadi a clinical psychologist ena yene no edi enkomo no ekwan ya ye befa so na saa ne men e be free schools ni mo ehun komo ena ye die yi teacher obe boba ko mienu bi so na ye ko break me
okay daily graphic animu ha we dey abrame bonita tawu wasa Santenhene Hills Confanochi Teaching Hospital Transformation Project no ewo ha
ayefepa phase 1 abanewe
Dr. Esiama assumes office today as new Bank of Ghana governor but we maame bi na biribi na okuyi sika 200 Ghana bi a omobo ono supervise saa ne manema ne nyinaa nti wa ene wa hu post de ma no ene ade NDC no or say at African Prosperity Dialogue, let's unlock Africa's potential. Mahama charges continent leaders no ewo aha ne de ba no na abna daily graphic na ensem wo mpa ensem wo na de mu nso aye bi se na America no ensem wo mu nso emu odu ba ma memra katafan to so du me ensa or say passport regime needs reforms. Ablakwa says at vetting ha okay now oba katafan so a etoso doing sia okay my bo headline no so eti ebinom so kire say oba katafan etoso doing so a or say MMDC's appointment omo kire say omo hyase ne enkofo mu interview enkofo mu the positions nti wo a opɛ no na so de wo de ekɔ na opani bi na atro ha or say don't use vetting processes to settle political scores. Governance experts or they also vetting no omo hwe na omo amfa anye se na anu ye mi bi ni anane na manyosem na anu ye bi ntimi so me ye obi eno ewo ha katafan to so donku no reverse suspension of MPs minority caucus to speaker and speaker a minority chair say sa emraso na balance man ye ken eno ana ewo ha yi yo na oba katafa etoso amehwe aduonu nsia katafa etoso aduonu nsia minority boycotts vetting session 8 go through in 4 hours abana enwatwe within your friend saying 4 hours not just 1 hour be nipa mienu nti obi edi 30 minutes
na majority for so mo ni hwe kan
na mami ya okan bye bye congratulations bye bye omo de no mo kan
na hwani
Omanfm
akwa we dey say
was over why didn't you boss yakono na it say
dum
ye de nyame ase
obodwuma
honorable Laura Penidini mama why yeah no ma congratulations no
MP no
yeah honorable nominee
Laura MP
Laura was a pussiga one of them
Laura de Obama
and the pussiga honorable nominee we wish you all the best bye bye
we yada we say ya no person mo yo enti no
within 4 hours any pangotwe
kwaku de ekoso no on say no pena make we on a 2 on fifi quote 2000
munya botre me basisi why yene honorable Oseche Mensa Bonsu eni komo ewo de akoso wo parliament Mr Speaker say wa suspend mrashibedwafo enipa enan honorable Omanfm so ni yamuache
bishobu ngaba wo fa senso
wo fa se
yo
ai na mpacho what to say
nyamedum boko
ye de nyame ase Speaker of Parliament na no asema si ye ewo appointment committee enimu na ye twetwe table so ni ade o se wa suspend MPs enan MPP 4 miensa na NDC nipa baako Parliament mon hihye mu no se asem bi si saa eya na ekwan ben na modifa so
Dominion Babedase, no fase. We chat here for Sonia.
Omanfm
Can I say? I'm the Ghana for you, I need to say. We see Nano Yawadan. Any addition, any fear than none of that. Maybe can I say, enjoy a idea, I will say, inquire Yedika, Yen Tamka. Gracie, among my Ghana. Mrashibija na fi parliament nanka sanso ni mo nyama ikura no nso esan kemba fom bebre itia ye mrapon enhyehyeye wo article 120 emu itia standing orders nso order 30 any order 31 nyina itia na ko hese television cameras wo ho omo reporto na said obi fi baby o take bo MP ba ko minim en we say e kem manin kem bia ye kade ho ye ho e obi de mem ha se ye kwa ni mu the sanye me isi dia na je say aya ra ko se mayen enti ho nya ye fene say adia ye nyina gitu mu say enye no e na wo say e pe e kwan ni timi di sia no ntentem na saa kwan no wo he nhihye ye mu a speaker o ho kwan say otu anamon bi you ko he orders no a order 34 a sub 2 o ka say and I'm a kind of say despite anything contained in these orders the speaker may refer any matter of privilege to the Committee of Privileges and Immunities for examination, investigation, and report. Sana, the orders neka. The obi a famra can be so obi samra ashama yano aswa. Pika, more the pakrono no the conduct neki enfama Committee on Privileges. So, na enti amama otu ni ntentem de nka eye. Memum committee no a so de akoma wo mu no. That special committee no na eno nso so asem wo kaka. Ene say ye man no say bibi sahaba on fan koma Committee of Privileges. Na we wan fan koma Committee of Privileges. Say what committee, special committee. Na odi ama wo mu. Special committee no so say e enje shey mu a enye fika na ti special committee. Eye Parliament ni nyina na ekabo mu se omo special committee. The better special committee no na abi asem bi a betie no. Asem bi a betofie no. Committee na wo ho no. Emi bi ani ho a ewo esutumi. Se ne function no te bi a only stage man no. This committee bi ani ho a the function no a any committee special committee. Another bi a asem na aba no so cross cutting say committee we will be committees na do so say okay and be a indicator asem na sere na abasa and the special committee the special committee no netie no and also is covered by order 262 or say the house may by motion appoint a special or honorable committee to investigate any matter of public importance. That's my be be any day chire o mem nti Parliament bit me at a special committee. That is a committee be anywhere. What's our responsibility in some way say man. But I'm a catcher will say committee be a privileged committee amore. Special committee as well. A parliament no na a ye no yes speaker. The parliament be no on be by a motion. Will be the motion about. Now we na support. Now fi gina so the special committee no. Now we the speaker one train and one no need to me say I could be a committee mrano emano no nti eno so ba e be complicated matters no afi so here mrano say obi ye say nya mo hu nsem so in the parliament any speaker no o ho kwan say no say ni pakono o ma ye yi ni fi parliament ho ni ko jana kwan ko adi si abondin that is the presence of parliament no ye man for the remaining part of the day if I say parliament requires tra no ndu assembly si du ba ko na nipa no wo ka bibia wo pata ne mpata speaker mama masha for na yi fi parliament na ko si a parliament gate ye man kwan ma ne ma wo fi du ba ko no ko pem na pe du ba ko no ko pem na dudu mienu ondi mi fi the no chino and a send back on the conduct it is a butch the my privileges committee. That's it. See, a could see committee and so be a committee chairman no so yes idea. Now we as a committee chairman was in go on quite there be we use uncle for the fee. The speaker and see parliament in Tino. See can go see and go yes. And the also has a for it should be on. So, yes, one day, no, we you must be. Was it you was suspended for 2 weeks? Again, 2 weeks, you know. Yamra must speak a quiet on your side. A privileges committee, you know. No more you say, "Bo, no more." I'm the recommendation, paper. To be a suspended woman. And a privileges committee, between me and the woman. They say, almost to me, I recommend they say, suspended will be up to 9 months. What's your main and the almost had 2 minutes on the year. The speaker, no, my privileges committee, no, also my suspending of 2 weeks. Oh, I some court, the young court. Judge, be so, I send the many minutes and go for nothing. Medical, do what and how you mean. And then I said, oh, it's a Emiraquamono. We and ye. Again, who could ye orders none and the Macan ye or the 35 in the Kaza. Who could or the 36 in Answa. And not say, Nipano F. Former or the 36 not providing a friend sanctions regime. The Nipano former. The Quan Bains on the Infinity Pacono. I should be in Infinity Panna, and who or the 36. What I say, indeed, the speaker in train, let's say, or say, you need some uncle for influence. Then also, example for them before.
Honorable.
A baby woman. A ye speaker say, committee, no, a year, appointment committee, no, was who ye the chief whip for the majority and the chief whip for the minority, no. We must be the deputy whips, no, and Kosho Manai. And also, so once no heading. It sounds say, talk of here or the 211 of the orders now, or say, it's a will be a free committee this one. The leader of the caucus, no, and or yes, you know, it means speaker of parliament. The leaders, no, in the majority leader, minority, no. Only back at the beer, never is seeing, you know. Sa ni pay, say any pay. You propose the you committee in the day in Papa from Eba. And now with my answer. So what I say. The way if you are more, they cannot also see me say, we didn't go for the and also ask them, no, hey, busy basa. It sounds say, Yemra no shed that bomb majority leader, a majority, say, quick for no say, or committee no. Minority weapon, a count. So that's why you must be what they are. And you say they will not have any replacement. Also, in Kasa, majority leader, minority leader, or his representative, or minority chief whip, or his representative. And Canada, or boom, doing so, meaning idea. It is say, or say first deputy speaker and your chairman. You cannot say first deputy speaker, where you live in, now the second deputy speaker, a co-chair. A man among Emma was a quino. In the own, and then man is, you know, I saw the Mujashi and the Grasena Bano. Name me the say, or we see a no intention. And so said you, one family accounts also, yes, I am a no. Now, I call Henya in the Manimu Amana, you do. And you know, media me, some Name can men in Dano, and better me, him. And you say, the two leaders, majority and minority. And then, we have the money and yet that parliament the quasitana. Nankamuti, Omunkamuti, Pamon. Na so many tobacco, maybe because I can't more. I'm going to speak and contrast and now I'm going to resolve what's happening. And a bear, a china setano, a beasum view. Na and sankofa ye biama.
And honorable, a bit to me about suspension, yeah, honorable speaker, what can no, or better sign?
Oh, sick how you nipa. Nipa, ako, na nasene na kotrase a casa. That's all no who said yasema, or idea or ye, no, be our pentem to do. Untibia, or dana no abeboa. Why can't he change it? Betting a quite the fashion in Nakasa. Because little be so on one pride kakra. So what you see. And he one for Paso and in the Paconsanga, the baby Amra, the Macasa, also almost omuntia omunyai enipa ntina meka say asembie eniwa mpeni say asembie eniwa enye ketrema anything ena yedika ndi yeneno say omune ne kasa echeche ni memu ya me pese bi gidi say obetiasi na nya also wa yeno e masumje bana amno wa fasa kwa so ama bibia ewi ama Ghana Parliament no
leader yebeda wase enanope
ya ba pese no fasa so dase
ya dase papa honorable Oseche Mensabonsu eye kane majority leader ena yene no edi nkomo no for national agenda ena wasungu so awutie ewo Oman 107.1 FM so no teacher entwibosi akwa ha ena owo ahene entwibosi akonso so ha mimi din dia bena nya akokwa ekuma obi ene ne nana ye basisia
de panono kofa bae wasan de 3CP papa ebebua efie bia aba mese adepa de etwamu da wo de 3CP egu nsomu dware a ebo ho ban efi muamoa ho fa 3CP efren so huhuru wanu anopa bia na ma wo se ho ban wonu aduane na eja ana ensohie ehyewo a fa 3CP efren so fefa so eno ano no wo hyewu wi a fa 3CP efra enso fefa so na bebua obebre 3CP ehye pimples empompo ekro na ekumkro enimrimu ya wonso 3CP so de enye na wo drugstores bia mu atufonko ade pharmacy ene SGSSB ene hwani mu okanshi fre 0302 664 832 kumasi ade pharmacy e wadum ene Hello FM ene hwani mu 3CP efie bia hia 3CP bambo
Ghana fui Franco esa the electrical appliances for Frabejaswo washing machine, agent woman, CCTV cameras, and need all clear. I'll be you know that. Several mobile phones, this is iPhones, Infinix, Nokia, Samsung, any dear Kikahu, anyone says you see now. Franco, and I'll be near the papa, ne water from say Franco air conditioners, every 1.5, adequacy 2.5 horsepower, Samsung Franco TV, every 32, adequacy 85 inches. Franco, SSO tabletop. Double decker, any chest freezers, and change in a mahoden cry. Franco, Quabata be a benwo. Name of head office, a water braka, one in Roxy Cinema, and the bread. Friend 0246 422 338 in a 055 5939 311. Franco, electrical appliances, papa,
Yesi apono di boni pani adwapade ho ban na se wo pesa ahotoso yi dia to wapono efri door master estate developers for men efiewrafo ene wo bibia dansie hu hia door master e wo over 400 designs eba no Turkey, Israel, China any Germany doors wo pe exterior steel security doors, full metal doors, elegant wooden bathroom doors, wooden metal blend, interior Turkey doors, laminate finished security doors, alocobond finished security doors, durable cement board doors, stylish pivot doors, glass doors apono any door master no na afeni ebe durability, longevity, long-term investment. Door master apono ensuo mu ewiemu emframa mu apetampe obewu door master chi kwan wo pobiman ashala jated October so humfianko obeye ACP kwabenya tema community 25 in Sawam Adwajiri in Sawam Hospital Road Kaswatipa Junction Kumasi Ahensan Woben China Mall Fred door master 0548 402640 and as 0505 892268 door master apono papa nyina ahimfie
Goyle anytime anywhere. From Wa to Tumu, na Vrungo to Bolgatanga, Tamale to Salaga, Goyle. Nkuranza to Banda, Kumasi to Abwasi, Tadi to Cape, Orokodo, Tama to Ho, Accra, and all over Ghana. Goyle brings you quality choices. Fuel up at any Goyle station near you. Goyle, good energy. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Akuya na ase ho te sen
mama o ti apon kakra na momo ntumi mi se duane
enti na me de front active and chance ne pepe mu nuare pepe bia wo di a wo mra ho aba no wo ye front active cereals Plus. Rich in vitamins, proteins, and minerals. Fiber and omega-3 so warm and blood digestion. Every 3 years, equals 100 years. We be to me na a main kama which me in the breakfast, lunch, and answer pampo.
Font Active. Ebe buapa.
The drink in Sunni, they want to die best. Ya de yatriano and now 1 persically, echiminumbi. And I want to complete Omanfm can switch minumbi. Now the test no, jai, oba normal main, very nutritious.
And a Font Active Junior in Sway.
Font Active Junior, the formula no. And Koda wadi 1, equals 14 years. Ya won't muntimini D year from no. Would you ensure and now milk and mexia. Now what timanidi, Nanidenti, will bring you the Nina was supermarkets and a pharmacies. Dudua at the Pa Pharmacy Limited. Branch BM or Ghana. From 0302 664 832 and 0245 915 254.
FDA aji ejede nkratu yato.
Ajwa, na den tina no pa why ko say.
Bra kojo. Enye nkofo ye omo me feature ya me di misikese kaka na no pe mama me sesi for me.
Ane ma men kanfo Abokobi Area Rural Bank Emma way. Abokobi Area Rural Bank or savings and current account wo ho, o susu account so e wo ho no. Abokobi Area Rural Bank wo bosia ahodro bibira ye de ma ye adwadifo, ebi ni susu loan, the microfinance loan, o nhyehyeye so de ma baban adwumayefo, ene bosumia adwumayefo a wona katua efa Abokobi Area Rural Bank ni wana katua kora emfa ho no. Abokobi Area Rural Bank wo shares afi o treasury bill ene fixed deposit ya yodima adwadifo ya ehunsi ho no eso yie pa. Obehu Abokobi Area Rural Bank won krabata no bi ewo Madina, Dome, Asharibotwe, Oyarefa ene Adenta. Bank ni ti ewo Abokobi one Abokobi lorry station no ene di hwe ni mu betimi afre ewo ahomatrofo so 027 412 2122. WhatsApp so no number ni 028 911 3052. Abokobi Area Rural Bank ono G ono.
Omanfm.
Ebusuafo ya sama mwakwaba National Agenda suni Oman 107.1 FM. Entwubo esiakofo mienu ewa ha. Omo bebo board ekuta gita wo mo no ten na se ya sori eko.
The Chronicle or the Abasa, the chaos at appointment committee sitting. No nonsense speaker Babin's ruling challenged. What the Abana Mahama fully supports APD, calls for removal of trade barriers. You know, and I think the story I had here, and the same thing at the satellite, and so at the Abba. And my men now open Pussiga. One MP.
Honorable nominee, congratulations.
Your friend no Ladi Ayi Ayamba.
Oh.
December 26, 1961. You na KG madam.
Oh.
O check KG for there.
Oh.
Oyadi.
Honorable nominee.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. We wish you all the best. Bye bye.
My Ghanaian thousand to us. I say NDC Pro Forum support Ablakwa to advance Ghana's global agenda. Don't keep LPG cylinder indoors.
Still.
Arrest, prosecute illegal miners. President Mahama directs ministers to take action.
Okay. Yeah, why?
Yeah, you.
Congratulations and so.
Therefore teach me before, say nothing they last forever, forever. Many days,
shaping the nation.
Oman. Me say me mautinkwa. Say a man kabumkua mo yensem trofo. Oye deputy PRO.
Yo.
Maybe sans deputy
Network of Women in Broadcasting.
Deputy PRO no ye Abana Nyaku Kwekuma.
Swollen face, my hands on my head. Many people in the mighty, I'm telling me so. Chale the teen is a pain in my heart.
A memory, manum bia ye bememua. Kani me tutu ya na me nkuma bo asese de. Betu esa kum